I'm just as deep as I am light, airy, and fun, girl. I'm multi-dimensional, multifaceted, multi. I'm her. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire too. Period. Welcome back to another daily vlog with your girl. You already know it's your girl Felicia here, or maybe you don't know. Maybe this is your first time tapping into a vlog with me, and if so, hey Pookie Butt, what's up, girl? My faves, aka my subscribers, they call me Fee. You can call me Felicia until you decide to subscribe. Anyways, we are diving off into the day. I have another restaurant visit this morning, girl. We are going to this place called Karum Sushi, but I think we're going for ramen. I don't know. Anyway, we have that going on today. So Lisa is actually going with me. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen Lisa. She had a very busy summer. Her schedule has just changed up. Lots of things, girl. So I'm excited that she is the one going with me today. And then after that, I don't think there's anything on my calendar that I absolutely have to do, but I want to go to this place called Furniture by Consignment here in Dallas. They have quite a few locations, but I'm looking for, y'all know I'm looking for the sideboard buffet cabinet thing, Majinga. So I'm looking for that. And I just want to get an idea of what their pricing is, what different types of options they have, so on and so forth. So I want to do that. And then I'm gonna come back home and I'm going to edit and read. If you hadn't noticed, your girl has been on an incredible run as of late. I'm actually really proud of myself for the way that I have been. Girl, why did I just try to put my toothpaste top on the mouthwash? Even though now what else is going on? Cause what? Anyways, girl, I forgot what I was saying. I promise y'all. That memory, I'm gonna have to start doing some crossword puzzles. Maybe we'll do a Lego set later, because my goodness, mid-sentence, if I get distracted with something else. Anyways, let me brush my teeth. I need to do my makeup and I need to get in the shower, get dressed for the day, because we have 1 hour before we have to leave the house. So let's get into this day.
Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Every time I try to go, something keeps pulling me back. Everything's gonna be alright. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. It was meant to be, you were meant for me, so that means we gotta make it. Have you ever loved someone so much you thought you'd die, giving so much of yourself? It seems the only way. Tell me
my life, I gon' murder something about you, I gon' hurt something about you. Know it ain't right, but I gon' lay something down. I t-shirt something about you.
Honey, so lunch was great. Actually, y'all, lunch was great. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Look, my voice went from lunch was actually, y'all. Girl, everything that we had was delicious. The ramen was delicious. The egg rolls were delicious. Fried extra crispy hard. What else did we have? The chicken fried rice, delicious. The tea, lychee tea, delicious. Gyoza, delicious. I could go on and on. It was really delicious. And I was sitting there and I was thinking, man, all they really need is the exposure. Food is there. The ambiance, it's a ramen spot. You know what I'm saying? Low lights, chill, whatever. The food is there. They just need exposure. So hopefully they get it. Hopefully my reel does something to help them and bless their business. But I've already pulled up to Furniture by Consignment so that we can go in here and just browse around and see what they got. I got nervous, girl, because when I pulled up, I didn't see no cars out in the front. I see cars on this back parking lot side, but there were literally none in the front. I said, oh, Lord, don't let them be closed. I didn't drive out here for them to be closed. But it says on their door that their hours are Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a to 6 p.m. Even though the open light isn't on, I do see lights on the inside. So I'm just hoping that the door opens for me. That's all I got at this point, is hopefully the door will open for you, girl. So we're about to dip in here, see if there's anything that catches our eye, or at least gives us a little bit of inspiration. Sometimes it's not even you finding something right then and there. It's just the inspo. I'm such a window shopper at heart. I just be out to be out. Just shopping to be shopping. Girl, I made it home just in time. Just in time by the hair of my chin to get today's vlog up. I don't know if you noticed, but your girl has been posting every day at 3 p.m. I would like to say sharp, but yesterday I was a little off by a few minutes. And that is because, well, let's have a real conversation. Hold on, I got to find my other tripod so I can set y'all up. Hold on. I'm back. So, wait, what was I saying? Dang, girl, I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Let me see what I was saying. Girl, I made it home just in time. Just in time by the hair of my chin. That's what I was gonna tell y'all. I'm back. So I made it home just in time, literally, to get today's vlog up on the channel. And I'll be honest, I almost didn't post it because while I was editing, I realized that I had forgot to do the introduction to the vlog. But I really was like, the content is so good, the footage is so good. You know, sometimes you just got to do things imperfectly, shake it off, and say you're going to try again the next day. So that's what I had to do. That's what I had to tell myself. But what I will say is that doing this daily vlogging situation, I don't know what I was expecting when I started. I didn't have any expectations. I didn't have any goals. I didn't even announce it because I didn't want to be held to other people's standards and expectations. I really just wanted to do a thing for me and to see how committed I was, how disciplined I was willing to be, and really just be obedient to the Holy Spirit and sharpen my skill set and my tools. That was the thing that the Holy Spirit really dealt with me on when it came to the fast and all of that. Was one, getting focused on what I'm supposed to be focused on. Something I used to always say that, you know, it's a quote that's been around for years, but I just love hearing it and saying it, is keep the main focus, right? So I needed to get back focused on big dog and what I got going on. But then the other thing was that I needed to release the metrics of everything and just show up. I did a footnotes video I hadn't done in like 3 weeks, right? And I actually did have an outline to it because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss my points. Now, these are downloads that I receive when I'm out on my walks and just me observing life and having these little aha moments of like, never thought of it like that. Maybe I should share this, right? And so even after that, Jazz called and she was like, so how did you feel about that? I said, I felt good. I did a little outline, a little script to it. She was like, I could tell. Excuse me then. Is that supposed to be a bad thing? Let's make a drink. That really got me because one thing about it, Jasmine is my biggest cheerleader outside of my husband. I swear to y'all, my husband's like my biggest cheerleader in the world. Even if I forget to show it, that I know he is. Him and my daughter, Faith, that one, I just believe and tell myself that Tay is a silent big cheerleader. But my husband, my daughter, biggest. Then there's Jasmine. Jasmine is my biggest cheerleader, my platonic partner in life, if you will. Is this the wrong cap? No, it's the right one. And nope, that was the wrong one. I can tell anyway, and one thing about it is I'm always asking her, what are your thoughts? What are your critiques? Edit me. Tell me what I can do better, how I can perform better. And perform is such a terrible word to use simply because I'm not performing. This is really life. But the only thing that's being performed is switching up the angles to keep you engaged. Other than that, it's just how it's happening. And so her thing is always keep showing up as you. You're going to have to get to the point where you accept not being perfect and just keep showing up as you, because that's what people like to see. And she was even telling me, I know you always talk about motherhood is not my life. I don't want my kids to become my content, da, 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 da. She was like, but I really enjoy the familiar moments. I love seeing you with the kids, the little glimpses here and there. I love seeing you with your husband, the little glimpses here and there. She was like, because it feels like you let us in, right? You're actually opening up and letting us into your world. True, right? For a minute there, I was like, hell no. But as we were talking about me doing the little footnote, and she said, I could tell, there's a little conviction there. And I said, well, maybe you need to look at my notes and just give me an outline or whatever the case may be that helps me move forward. And the thing with the outline is I'm just trying to make sure that I make my point. That's the only reason that I do it, is that I don't want to be so long-winded that I go down the street, round the corner, make a left, make a right, hit a U-turn, come back again before I ever give you the point. That is why I do that, because I'm naturally a long-winded girl. I do eventually get to the point. It just sometimes takes me a minute to get there. So when she said that, I said, well, let me send you my notes for another one. Because like I said, I've been getting downloads. I just haven't been sitting down and recording them. So I sent it to her. She was like, I just want to give you bullet points. Like, make sure you hit this. So she read it and she was like, Felicia, why don't you just use this? These are your notes. And I'm thinking to myself, well, it's not an outline. It's not succinct. It feels kind of scatterbrained and all of that. And she's like, no, just use that. Right. And it just brings me into this mindset of remembering that you are perfect as you are. You don't have to change anything unless it's something you desire to change. But there's nobody else that is putting pressure on you to do anything differently than what you are already currently doing. And the thing is, I am always the pressure cooker in my own life. That's for sure. And I'm thinking about these daily vlogs and I'm just wow, because I'm like, man, I'm so consistent. When I took the pressure off, that'll preach right there. When I said, you know what, we just gonna do it. And I have got to be okay with letting it flop. Let me tell you, that's a hard pill to swallow. It's good right here. I'm just really, really proud of myself because it is a commitment to do this every single day. Do you know what that entails? That means I'm recording a full day. I am editing. I am doing titles, descriptions. I'm finding product links. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing thumbnails. Girl, it's a lot of work that go into this. Shoot. It's a lot of work. And the thing is, asking yourself, is the work worth it? At the end of the day, if you never reach subscriber goals, money goals, brand deal partnerships, if you never reach anything else, is it worth it to you? Would you do this for free? And I think, no, I know the answer is yes. One, because I have loved the camera since I was a little girl. I'm sure my mama could pull the VHS of the first music video she put me in. It was a Christian music video, but I was in a music video, child. I was in a little movie, a little one too, honey. I've loved the camera from when my mom had me modeling at 16 years old. I loved the camera when I was 18, 19, calling myself a little amateur model, going and doing photo shoots. I loved the camera when I was building my business and I was coming back and forth to Dallas, doing marketing and photo shoots and this and that. I have always loved the camera. I have always enjoyed seeing my journey play out in real time. I probably watch my vlogs more than anybody. if I'm being honest. Because I be like, man, I really am shocked a lot of times how normalcy can feel so good. You know what I'm saying? It isn't like I'm on anybody's red carpet yet. It isn't like I'm sitting at the table with Oprah, Issa Rae yet. Or Keke Palmer yet. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy this life. And I think that's really, I said all that to say this, is I enjoy this life. And I hope that you do too. And it took me a long time to get back to the joy of life. The part of life where it gets really, really good no matter what. You wake up and you're just grateful for breath. You're grateful that your 5 senses work. You know what I'm saying? You're grateful that you know how to do your own hair and your own makeup. You're grateful that you nailed your underarms this morning, Cheryl. They were a little rough. You're grateful that you have healthy children, that you have a committed husband, that you have parents who are still living and healthy. You know, like, whew, wow. That's what I feel. I feel gratitude. And it took me a minute to get back to gratitude. And I'll be honest, sometimes you got to pretend to be grateful while you're on your way there. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I know. Some mornings you're going to wake up. It's going to feel like everything in your life is going wrong and not according to plan. You're going to feel like the villain and the victim at the same time. You're going to be trying to decide which role do I play today, right? And you have got to fake the fun instead of the funk. You have got to fake gratitude. You've got to fake peace on your way to it. Because sitting in it, wallowing in it, letting yourself slowly die in and losing time, just... like, girl, it don't do nothing for nobody. The word says weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And I don't know if anybody has ever told you before, but I'll be one to tell you and want to admit that I've had to fake joy sometimes, fake peace, fake understanding. That's a big one, girl. Faking understanding. Because sometimes you really don't understand. Sometimes you don't understand people's motives. Sometimes you don't understand your own dang on motives. Why you moving the way you move? Why they moving the way they move? You know, it's just so many questions. Sometimes you got to fake understanding while praying for wisdom, while praying for grace, while praying for mercy, while praying for favor, while praying for forgiveness and to be able to forgive. It's not always easy, but nothing great ever comes easy. And, you know, that's just kind of where I'm at today. I don't know what it is about doing this tablescape. And, oh, my gosh, I've been talking for 12 minutes. Like, that's absolutely insane. But I hope that it resonates with you. I don't know what it is about doing this tablescape that I've been doing over the last few days. And why this has become such a thing for me all of a sudden. Now, I do enjoy a good tablescape. Don't get me wrong. But I hadn't done one in almost a year. It was like I lost my spark for it. Just kind of gave it up. Just kind of, what's the point? Ain't nobody sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like, it just, why am I doing this? I woke up this morning and I walked out of my room and I will pop the picture that I took. And I felt not just an intense amount of joy and peace. I felt that feeling that you feel when you're coming back to yourself. I looked at it and I thought, oh, wow, I'm still in there. I'm still here. And you don't have to get all sentimental, teary-eyed and all that stuff, girl, but like, that just really did it for me. Something as simple as some fake flowers, some $20 napkins, and some very expensive plates when you add up the cost made me feel like there she is. She's back. So that's just how I felt. That's my little monologue of the day. I know we try to keep it light and airy and fun, but I'm just as deep as I am light, airy, and fun, girl. I'm multi-dimensional, multifaceted, multi. I'm her. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire too. Period. Found a lot of things at Furniture by Consignment. They just didn't have the right color. Oh my gosh, they had so many pretty things in it. Great prices, but it wasn't the color. So the search continues. Did I tell y'all the restaurant that I went to today was really good? I don't remember if I did, but it was a sushi ramen spot. Delicious. They gave us $100 credit, which If you ever been to sushi or ramen, that's a lot of doggone food. So oftentimes when that happens, I do one or two things. Hopefully it's a gift card, because if it's a gift card, I always know I can come back at a later date. But if not, what I do is obviously order while we're there, and then I order something for my kids to go. And since it was sushi, Faith loves California rolls, girl. That baby will eat you out of house and home for some sushi. So their sushi, fire. I tore their sushi up. So I got her some California rolls, and I got her the Ramune Peach. The kids love these. I got her that so when she comes in from school, she can have her little snack or whatever the case may be. And then my son, he loves fried rice. So this is dinner tonight because he's at practice, so we won't see him until later. So this is gonna be his dinner. And then I brought my ramen, but I didn't eat home. So I'm going to either eat this for dinner or for lunch tomorrow. I hadn't yet decided. Either way, I need to make some shrimp to put in it because I ate all the shrimp. Yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna put this up in the fridge. I don't know if y'all can see, but remember the other day when I was talking about how I try to rotate the containers and stuff around? We've already cleared out this and we didn't waste it. It wasn't stuff that we threw away. It was actually what the kids ate. So I'm really happy with that. And no, I don't have a super aesthetic fridge. At least not yet, child. Because we be eating. We be eating. I ain't gained this 20, 30 pounds for nothing. Anyway, I'm waiting on Faith to get home, and then I'm actually gonna do, so I need to edit for tomorrow's vlog. So that is currently what I am waiting on at the moment. Let me see where she's at.
Mommy!
Hey girl!
What's up?
How was your day?
It was good.
Do y'all know this song? Crashing to years ago. Just say
Girl, why y'all ain't tell me Joe and Donnell was doing the verses tonight? Y'all know they're my people, okay? Good morning. Good morning, my faves. Good morning. I know it's another day, girl, but I sat back and I was watching Joe and Donnell do their thing. I was having a good time in my own little world, child, dancing around the living room. I got tired, went to bed when it was over. But we are up early. As you can see, we already in the car. We actually about to get out the car because I had a visit really early this morning for a new location of pop-up bagels in McKinney. Never been there before. This is my first time. But girl, why I pull up, it's a Bloom truck right here. I hear the music come. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear it. They got a DJ. It's a line wrapped around. I said, ooh, thank the Lord I'm a content creator. You know that I'm here for food right today, because if I had to stand in that line, I would be headed home. Gonna get out of the car, go do this. I do like some bagels. I've been enjoying bagels as of late. And apparently they're supposed to have this like Jonas Brother butter or something. I think they call it spread. But they had one that's called brown cinnamon. That's the one that I really want. So let's head inside, see what we can do. There's a contact I'm supposed to be asking for, girl. My face is literally sweating. I'm gonna have to spray my face with my one size oil sucker before I even go inside. My face is sweating. I do got my fan, but if I turn it on, y'all ain't gonna be able to hear me. So we finna go do that, and then honestly, I just want to be at home today after this. I really don't have any intention of going anywhere, but my housekeepers are coming this afternoon, so we'll see. Let's go do this before they get real crazy. Strawberry cream.
Yeah. Can I get a sticker? Yeah. Wait, grab two. Okay.
Ooh, it's hot. It's burning the heck out my hand. in that sun. Sis, oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I need to go home and strip. Listen, I went inside. They were super nice. The vibes were vibing. Dang, they kind of wanted to stay all day and just hang out with them. They were a vibe. But afterwards, I met the videographers and stuff that they had there, obviously capturing the day. 2 young black guys, super nice, super friendly. I think they follow me on Instagram, actually. If I can remember to pop them up, I will. Shoot, I gotta log into my Instagram and block the apps. So they done follow me on Instagram, honey. Whew. Hold on, I'm hot, girl. I'm hot. But the lady was so freaking nice. I did try a plain bagel with the brown sugar cinnamon. Fire. Absolutely fire. That brown sugar cinnamon. Ooh. Yes, honey. Yes, God, it was delicious to me. So I did try that. They had me get the everything bagel. I got the Jonas Brothers collab, and I got salt bagels, 2 plain bagels. Now I'm a plain bagel kind of girl. I like to keep it simple. So I'm sure I can get my kids though to try out the other ones. Let me see if I can unlock my thing so I can remember to 1, follow them back, but then 2, tag them. So anyways, that all occurred. But then once I met the videographer guys, they were like, do you mind being on camera? We realized we haven't gotten anybody on camera eating the bagel or trying the bagels out, because it's such a long line. Everybody's just grabbing them and leaving. So I'm like, sure, girl, we did it outside. Outside. Honey, I'm so hot. Oh my Jesus. One of them, I Am J Lynn's, is one. The other is Solid Rock Productions. So let me tell you what I did get. It made me real happy. I got a hat. Not famous, but known. That's tea. That's tea. When I change my hair, I can actually wear it. It's on. Ooh, and it's terry cloth on the inside for the sweat. But girl, why is the camera getting hot again? I'll see y'all back at the house. I made it back home before the housekeepers arrived. Because girl, if y'all could see the laundry between me and my husband right now, what's been going on with us? And I'm like, we gotta do better. So I have to strip the bed. I need to start on the laundry. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my nails off today. 2 of them are already lifting. And so it's kind of like, why wait on them to pop? Let's just go and take them off. I went and bought this stuff from HEB by Kiss. It's supposed to be nail glue remover that I'm gonna try. What I can tell you is popping them off as they get loose has not been the healthiest thing for my nails. I promise you that. Oh, girl, I'm just like, the sun drained me. And then Jazz just hit me up and was like, hey, what are your plans today? I was gonna see if you want to do some body doubling, which is essentially both of us working. She's on FaceTime and she's doing something on her computer while I'm doing editing or something on my computer. And I actually do have some work for a client that I need to get done too. That kind of needs to take priority because doing this daily editing, girl, I have found a better rhythm and flow. I will say that, to where I'm doing more editing during the day and not so much late at night at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 in the morning. So that has certainly been much better for me. I'll say that. But I haven't yet mastered doing all the things. Because at this current moment, I have technically 4 different roles that I do on a week-to-week basis. I don't even know if y'all done picked up on it. I don't even know if you noticed, honey. I have 4 different roles. So I'm a social media manager for one of my roles, which means I run all of their socials. I make sure all of their posts are scheduled, repost, copy, caption. Sometimes they hire me to also come and capture, edit, film their content. So that's one job. Then I have the food writing, which obviously you see takes up quite a bit of my time, but I love it. I really enjoy it. I have such a good time with it. So it's not something that drains me, right? I love it. And then who can turn down free food in this economy? The third thing that I do is edit. Not other people's vlogs, but I edit reports for a company. So I do that. And then I vlog on top of me and somebody's mama and then me and wife. Am I delirious? Maybe, just a little bit. I'll tell you, girl, I'm running on very low fuel today. Oh, I need to take some stuff to dry clean because I'm also in my luteal phase. Mother Nature is literally around the corner. Girl, why I almost forget to go get the towels out of the shower. I'm hoping they fit. It's a lot. But I think they will. This is a heavy duty washer. If my husband was here, he would say that they wouldn't. Well, he ain't here right now. So, it didn't shut. Hold on. Yeah. We want to do white or do we want to do towels? Girl, it's the same setting. Anyway, it's done. But now that that is done, I didn't even bother making the bed this morning because I knew I was going to have to come home and take the sheets and stuff off. And one, it would help me remember so that when they pulled up, I wouldn't be scatterbrained like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I got to do this. I don't know what that's about, but I knew that much. So, girl, this blanket is the best blanket in the world. When I tell y'all this blanket will put you out, but this blanket is heavy than a mug. I don't feel like doing any home decor today. That's just not on the agenda for me. I'm not in the mood, and I think it's obviously because of my luteal phase. I've been having a lot of fun. I feel very satisfied with what I've done thus far. Obviously, we got a long way to go, child. Because I was looking at the living room last night. You got to do something in here. But I was talking to myself, and I want to say, girl, doing this while trying not to pop a nail, take you out of breath. Hold on, I got to sit down. Anyway, Jazz, I think it's Beauty and All That Jazz. I'm thinking about it at the top of my head. I'll link her below. But she had brought to my remembrance that it's okay to do one room at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to get all the things done at once. Just focus on one space. And I thought, yeah. So when I was talking to Jazz, my Jazz last night, I said, yeah, I think I'm going to finish off the dining room first. Because the whole thing with that, it just kind of makes me think about life. Honestly, in general, is we do a whole lot of starting, not enough finishing. You know what I mean? That's what it made me think about. Is like, think about all the things that we go and we start randomly, right? I could say, I'm finna do the laundry. I could start on a load, and as soon as something else catches my eye, I done drifted off into that. Oh, girl, I need to wash the dishes. Then I done drifted, oh, girl, I need to do the floor. But there's never a real finish, right? So I can start the laundry today. Will it actually get finished today, right? Will all the loads get washed, folded, and put away? That's finished. Not they all got washed. Is it done? And so that's what it made me think about. It's like, if I go from the dining room right back over into the living room, I'm doing the same exact thing that I do in life, where I've done something to make me feel satisfied enough, to make me feel accomplished enough, but I did not complete the thing. So, said all that to say, we're going to finish the dining room first. And I know that we are currently in the midst of curtain gate. We're going to come back to that. It's not going to take us long to finish the dining room. Literally, all we need right now is a sideboard and some pictures. It ain't going to take us much longer. You know what I'm saying? I got to re-up because I've been doing this. But that's not going to take us much longer. Also hit me that I can look for a sideboard on Facebook Marketplace. Girl, what am I doing? What am I thinking? Now I will say furniture by consignment, the quality, unmatched. However, if I can get a really nice sideboard from somebody that just don't want it no more and just want it out their face for $200 or less, a win is a win. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win. So I think I'm going to start scouring Facebook Marketplace, but I have to get my husband to help me because I've been scammed on Marketplace before. Actually, more than once. I'm not the best Marketplace buyer, clearly. So whatever I find, I'll have to send to him and get him to make sure it's legit for me before I make an offer or ask him to go pick it up or anything like that. Either way, he would have to be the one to pick it up. But I also thought, man, it'd be nice. That's why I like furniture by consignment, because in my mind, one, it's legit, but two, it's already assembled. And so that's my thing with Marketplace, is that I thought about, I was like, oh yes, something that's already assembled, something I ain't got to put together. That is the reason why I have been hesitant and resistant to buy anything from like Wayfair or Amazon, is because who finna put this stuff together? I can do a little DIY, but I would not call me the DIY queen, not in the furniture decor department, by no means. I need stuff to come already put together so I can just push it in place. You know what I'm saying? So once we finish the dining room, we're going to move back into the living room because I'm currently looking for peel and stick, those wall panels. That's what I need to find, as well as curtains. There's that. We'll move back into the living room, but then I also feel like I want to update the foyer. We have this silver glass console table, whatever it's called, child, that I've had forever and ever and ever. But it's silver. Ain't nothing in my house silver. Nothing that I've put in the house as far as decor. Probably, but the only thing is the doorknob handles that we moved in with. I don't do silver. I'm a gold kind of girl. So for me, I want to change it out. And I actually saw a wooden one that looks so beautiful on Facebook Marketplace last night. And I thought, because I do love, I must admit, I do love the flow of wood throughout my house, especially because the house is so white. It's so pale. It's so dull. And, you know, when we first moved in, I thought it was the perfect house because I was thinking content. I was thinking 2020 content. Now that we can be ourselves again, give me some color. Give me some warmth. Spruce me up. So I thought, ooh, a nice wooden foyer with, you know, some baskets, pictures, of course. There's already a mirror there, so the mirror will stay. You know, we ain't gonna move that mirror. But being able to spruce that up, probably a faux plant. You know, I'm a faux kind of girl. There's only one plant that's living in my house, and she barely holding on. I be talking to her like, girl, please don't die on me, because you a money tree. Okay, don't die on me, girl. I really be, even my housekeeper trying to keep her alive. She done pruned and everything for me. That is the only living plant in my house. Everything else in my house will be faux. That's what I know. That's what I can keep alive. So I'm thinking like a faux plant up there. And I want to do some type of storage for my kids' shoes. So if I could get a longer area where I could have multiple baskets. Because right now they just be throwing their shoes up in their front. I want baskets. Throw your shoes in the basket. You know, hide it. Make me feel okay about my home. So throw your shoes in there. So I think we're going to do that. And then hopefully, by the time we're done with all that, then it'll be time to decorate for the holidays. That's my goal. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So break's over. Let me get these sheets off the bed.